Hi guys, welcome. Good to see you. And if this is your first time, it's Bold TV, and this is a storytelling channel. And today I'm actually introducing another book. And I think I told you guys about this book previously. And the title of the book is Princess Nora and the Pigeon. Actually, if you see closely, you can see a little girl, and then you should see a pigeon somewhere there, and that's obviously an image of a castle. Anyways, so I'm just gonna jump into the story very quickly, and then we'll catch up with other stories along the line, okay? And if you're interested in any of these books, they are available in any platform that sells books, but also they are available in any of the Amazons. Basically, I think there's Amazon, Canada, US, Tokyo, I guess Japan, and all that. So just go to Amazon and you can continue to read any of the books in depth. However, if you don't like reading, that's fine. Just come to It's Bold TV and I'll be giving, just a little bit of review of what the book is about. And so I had told you guys that either on Wednesdays or Thursdays I'll be posting, some children's series, but that hasn't been the case. That did not work. My schedule could not allow it. So anyways, hopefully in the near future we can do that, but every now and then I'll be, coming here and I'll be, squeezing in some children's books, and otherwise most of my posting is gonna be in regards to my other novels as well. Okay, all right, so let's get to the story. So this is kids books. It's anybody can listen to these stories. I still love stories, and if you like to listen to stories, you cannot find this story in Disney. It's not in Disney. All right. Okay, so let me start with the story. So once upon a time lived a little girl. Her name was Nora. She was not a princess. She wasn't born a princess, and she did not have any link to any royalty in her bloodline. I don't know if I should say that. Anyway, so Nora, she had lived with her parents very happily. Her mom was a teacher, but the mom was also a herbalist. Herbalist back in the day referred to, maybe even now, but I don't think just back in the day, people that are really, I can say, traditional scientists, I guess, if we're allowed to say that, where the mom was really good in identifying all kind of herbs that can heal any sort of sickness. That is back in the day. And she taught Nora all the tricks of, getting those herbs from the forest or from the jungle. And of course, as time went by, the detail is in the book, but I'm just, reviewing quickly. So as time went by, and Nora lost her parents. There was a fire, and she lost both of her parents, and herself and two of her siblings survived. And of course, the two brothers had to live with their uncle, and Nora had to live with one of her aunts. The auntie's name is Priscilla, where you will get to see in this book. And of course, one day Auntie Priscilla was going to a faraway kingdom. She decided that Nora should go along with her on this trip. And while they were on the trip, they overheard people talking about a king from a nearby kingdom that was very ill, but no one knew what kind of sickness it was. And remember, this is back in the day, probably 1800 or maybe further. So Nora told her aunt that, "Aunt, if you don't mind, why don't we go to the palace? Because my mom taught me all sorts of herbal medicine. I should be able to treat the king." And of course the auntie didn't respond because she was listening to the rumors, like what people are talking in the train or whatever, train they were in, traveling to this village or kingdom they were traveling to. And while the auntie was listening, they overheard people saying that the king had announced that anyone, actually it was not the king, was it the king that was ill or the king's brother? That is up to you guys to find out. But anyways, a family member in the royal kingdom was ill, and it was announced that anyone that would heal the king, they will be awarded heavily, and of course they will also have the chance of becoming the next in line to rule. And that is because the king did not have any heir to the throne, or how should I say it, someone that will take over the kingdom or will rule the kingdom once the king was no more. So yeah, and then Nora insisted, telling Auntie Priscilla, her aunt, that, "Aunt, we need to go to the kingdom. Let me go, treat the king. Who knows, maybe if the king gets better, I will be adopted by the royal family." And the aunt, and the aunt was like, "Who said you will be adopted by the royal family? We will go to the kingdom, you will heal the king, and hopefully if the king get better, it's not you that will be awarded. It's gonna be my daughter." So Auntie Priscilla told Nora that she will have to go get the herbs, and it's gonna be her daughter that is going to be administering the herbs to the king, as if it was the daughter's idea. And of course, once the king get better, it's her daughter that is supposed to be, to be awarded, and not Nora. So Nora was shocked when her aunt said that, but she had a big heart, and she's like, "You know what, aunt, that's fine, that's what you want to do. But as long as the king gets better, that's all I care about." And of course, after a few hours, I'm not sure whether it's after a few hours or a few days later, of course, they sent a word to the kingdom, and her aunt was a little bit known. She's not too much of a lower class, so she had connections. And of course, they were able to, get a word to the kingdom, and of course, they went in to treat the king. And then of course, Nora had to go to the forest, deep in the jungle, to get all herbs that is required to heal the king. But also there was a song that you are supposed to sing while administering the herbs. But when she came with the herbs and to be administered to the king, and of course her aunt did not allow her to do it, so she gave the herbs to her cousin to administer it. So of course the king got a little bit better, but he wasn't fully healed. So Nora told her aunt that, "You know what, you should tell my cousin she need to sing this particular song that I came up with. That song goes with the healing. So whoever's administering the herbs need to also sing along." And of course, the story is it got crazy from there. And they had to go in few times before the king gets better. But you need to find out how Nora became a princess. I remember she wasn't allowed to administer, so chances are, if the king got better, obviously she's not gonna get any kind of reward. So if you want to know more about how this story goes, just tune into my next video. Otherwise, you can also go to Amazon and read the full story to know how she became a princess. Alright, that is it for now, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.